Welcome back to DraemondDoesGaming. Draymond here, playing some more Tell Me Why. We're actually going to restart Chapter 2. I had started recording it and ran into some computer issues where the video, or the game itself, was starting to stutter and things, and the recording kind of got corrupted, so it didn't make it too far into Chapter 2, so we're just going to restart it. It was like 40 minutes, so kind of sucks because I know a bit about the story, but also in this time it's a lot of just like getting the backstory as well from the two characters. Replay chapter 2. Yeah. Okay. Restart progress from the scene, because we're just going to go ahead and just start from here, from the beginning. Yeah, apparently there was a device failure, a PSP power failure, had to update my BIOS, had to update the chipset drivers and things. Yeah, it was a fun troubleshoot. So, but here we are now.
Once upon a time, in a deep and ancient forest, there lived a pair of crafty goblins.
I do like this little story segment. Reminds me of Life is Strange 2 and the Wolves.
The big wooden house in which they
Wolf
lived.
Brothers.
Blamed for the darkness, Brother Goblin was forced to leave the forest, while his sister had to stay behind.
Years later, they were finally reunited, and together, they decided to confront the darkness in the big wooden house.
This art is just awesome as well.
Though they sought the help of their friends in the forest, they found that no one wanted to delve into the long-gone past.
This is how the goblins found themselves alone in the woods, trying to discover why darkness had submerged the big wooden house.
Yeah, I like how
Tomorrow we should play Compass and North Star in the
it
woods.
does
Be
this.
sure to wear your hat then. You be sure to wear your hat.
Little like beginning part of each chapter so far that kind of plays out a little bit.
All right, who wants ice cream? Me! Eat up.
Without a word, she went out and buried the tiara in the ground beneath the sapling. And as the final scoop of dirt fell, the tiara felt truly gone, and with it, the final link to her old self. She could only go forward and find a new place for herself in this world, where she was no longer truly a princess in a tiara and a beautiful gown, but a wan woman, alone in a deep and ancient wood. And that was how the princess lost her most precious treasure. And her
Interesting.
I don't like that story. There were no goblins, and it was depressing.
We won't read it again.
I love you, Mom. Not me. Just kidding. Love you, Mom.
Such a like a weird dynamic too, because she seems like such like a loving mom when we see her in these. So, like, what's going on? Case of mental health issues, schizophrenia. Is she an abuser?
Ollie? Ollie?
Like, just what's going on?
What a waste.
That would be a waste. But also, it's like, why is it still left out? So something's happened.
Ollie? Alyson, help!
Because if it's been out for that long, and we know this person doesn't like to waste things, like what's going on then?
You're bleeding. It's alright. I'm with you.
It's so crazy to see that it was Alyson that did it and not Tyler. Although we kind of came up with that theory as well when we were exploring the police station.
I killed Mom. I killed her.
Chapter 2, Family Secrets. We're gonna hopefully learn about a bit more here. Yeah, I was really hoping to get this chapter and chapter 3 out earlier this week, but with the computer issues, well, it is what it is. Still get a video out this week though, so. I do like how, if you look at the way they dress, like the coloration of everything, and even style, it's very similar to how they are as adults as well. They do that very well in this game. Love it. Just them being able to be kids again. They haven't been able to do that. It's a cool couch too, with the bear carvings in it.
Hey,
It's neat.
you doing all right?
I thought coming here would be closing a chapter of our lives, you know?
And instead, we've spun off a whole miserable prequel trilogy.
Bad Star Wars reference.
Okay. No. We're not letting ourselves do this again. Come on. Mind-numbing labor's a great way to forget your troubles.
Yep.
Can't we just have
She's
coffee
true.
instead?
No. On your feet, soldier.
Coffee is good too.
Let's take a break from packing and sort out the furniture. If we get enough done, I'll drive you into town and buy you a gallon of ice cream.
Mint chocolate chip, 2 gallons. Let's do this.
Nice. I do like some mint chocolate chip. Trash. Interesting.
Goblin face is keep. $sign is donate or sell, and trash can is, well, trash. By the way, I cleared out most of the stuff from the bathroom this morning, but I left you the toilet.
How very generous of you.
Nothing here that we can do.
We don't really want to keep anything in here, right?
Everywhere I look, there's just stuff, stuff, and more stuff.
Marianne the Magpie.
Hello, ancient broken down machines that will be the future owner's problem.
Yep. Oh. Place sticky note. Trash. Oh, I guess we just didn't get to choose. Everything in there is trash, I guess. We looked at that. Bathroom stuff.
Come on, we've got a lot more to do.
Yeah, I'm looking at stuff.
Thanks for clearing out those cabinets.
Not my pleasure.
Smell.
Oh, ew, ew, ew. Raven Sarah.
Ew.
Oh, God. I can still taste it. Put it away. Ugh.
Say ah.
Tongue
I
depressors.
remember cutting off shaving cream beards with these.
Yeah.
Seems like stuff to trash.
What about that dresser?
If you want your towels to rot, go for it.
Yeah.
Fair
If
enough.
it's old and
Junkyard.
gross, just junk it. Okay. That seems like that's what it is there. Can we do anything upstairs?
And what do you know? More stuff. 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. Hey, Tyler. How does 5 little monkeys go again? 5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell down and bumped his head.
Mama called the doctor. The doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Nice. Oh. Where's that memory? Ah.
No
Cool.
more monkeys jumping on the bed.
Or out of a tree.
Don't say that. Mama's gonna be so mad you had to go to the hospital.
She worries way too much about what people think.
Everything okay up there?
Yeah. When's Mom coming
She'll
home?
be here soon. Is anyone
Tessa.
hungry?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
Interesting. The Marianne not here.
You scared me to death when you fell out of that tree. I cried most of the way to Tessa's house.
It was kind of exciting going to the hospital, but the part after that with Marianne, that was less fun.
I remember the look that Tessa gave her when she finally came home. If looks could kill, right?
Yeah. And Marianne was a mess. But soft, what light through yonder... Oh, wait, it's just you.
Clever. There's a paper plane stuck in the ceiling light.
Maybe it has a secret message from our past selves. Find something to knock it down.
I could use that ball. Okay.
Knock
let's see
Tyler,
if I can
that'd be
still
funny.
do this.
$5 says you miss.
Nice. So you gonna take a look at it?
Wow. This is unreal.
What is it?
Allison's big fat loser.
You're no
Rude.
better at insults than you were at 11.
Why mess with perfection?
Those paddles are pretty cool.
Dibs.
Okay, sorry, can't put stickers on those.
Baloney.
Baloney.
Guess who I found? Baloney.
Alley Belly Baloney? Why, yes. I would love to have a tea party with you. Again. For the third time today.
Nice.
We should gather up all our old toys and give them to charity.
What's that?
I said we should give our old toys to charity.
Oh, good idea. Except for maybe one or two?
Softy.
Yeah. Could feel that way too. About a lot of the stuff we have.
Will this ever stop feeling so weird?
Nope. To Ollie from Allison, others may not understand the last we have together and love we share for each other, but I know whatever happens, every goblin has a twin. Love you, happy sibling day. Neat. Nope. Dearest Ollie, how are you? I'm in the boathouse, everything's going well. I'm writing this letter to formally invite you to my tea party. Prepare tea and cookies, and meet my dearest friend Baloney, who I know you will love. Okay. Dear Allison, thanks so much for the invitation. Everything is good here too. No bears in sight though. I will be there at 4:15 because I need to make sure to feed the birds or Mom will go crazy. Sir Ollie. Interesting.
So long, trusty bunk beds.
Mm-hmm. What's that say? Congratulations, you found the map. This will lead you on with no mishap. Follow my trails of twinkling stones and perchance you'll escape the unknown. Cool.
So, you gonna come back down to help me, or what?
Yes, yes.
Hey, did you finish packing upstairs?
Nope. There's way too much junk to sort through.
Agreed. Dumping cake. No. Okay, it's just,
Ancient appliances, you are staying here. Although, that oven looks in okay enough shape.
No way. We are not moving the oven.
nice. We talk to Tyler, or... Sorry, it's... Play sticky note.
You're doing a great job.
Thanks.
Crummy table and wobbly chairs.
Probably sell that.
We
Oh,
can make
no.
some pretty good money if we sell this.
Take
I know
'em.
I'd end up eating on the couch most of the time anyway.
Oh. Oh, God. What's that smell?
What's that smell?
Oh, right here.
Ugh, what's that smell? Smells
Is
like
that Sam
delicious
again?
Garbage. Ooh, yes, delicious indeed. Or could it be Stinky Pants Sam? Oh, Stinky Pants Sam!
Come on now. Sam got that smell getting a skunk out of our barn.
Oh,
Be nice.
A skunk?
yeah,
What did you do to her? Is she okay?
that would happen.
Sure is. She just went hunting for food and couldn't get back out. All she needed was a little nudge to get her on her way.
A nudge and a spray.
Sam Kansky, hero of skunk kind.
I remember being super impressed by him. And it made me want to be a wild animal superhero too.
Nice. Got the fridge. Oh, open. I thought we'd be selling it or something.
You hungry? We have a whole lot of nothing.
Ketchup.
I was hoping maybe you could make me one of those pickle and ketchup sandwiches.
Ew. No pickles. Ketchup, maybe.
Sorry, sir. We are all out of pickles today. Could I interest you in a ketchup-only sandwich? Looks like there's still a bottle back here.
Ew.
Says the guy who used to eat peanut butter with ranch.
Ew.
So good.
No, so not good. Oh, couple things here. Look, this one. Look under. Well, we have to do that.
What's this
Collectible,
doing
I
down
take
here?
it.
Is that gum?
Ooh, I could turn this thing into a terrarium.
I guess that was probably
Remember
me.
Volcano?
Nice. Goblins was here. Alright.
What to do with this?
I feel like there was a remember thing
Maybe
as well.
someone would be willing to refinish it.
Aha! We're all sitting around here.
Lasagna! Lasagna!
Finish your salad first. Thank you, Tessa. You're a lifesaver.
Oh, don't worry about it. They're just leftovers from the restaurant.
What about Volcano? She needs to
Oh,
eat her
okay,
lunch
yeah.
too.
Oh, you're quite right, love.
She can have my corn.
Here you go, little one.
Nice.
Must be hungry too.
Tessa really did keep us all fed.
She always tried to take care of everyone. Still does, I guess.
You can't deal with that at all. Okay. Big shots.
I guess it's finally time to take these pictures down.
Yeah. Still deciding what to do with them.
Happy memories?
I mean, most of them are pretty happy memories.
I guess.
You look cute here.
That's not me. I mean, it is, but
I get it.
But not really. I get
Nice.
it.
it's just weird. Seeing myself like that again. Damn. Didn't think a picture could throw me like this anymore.
Therapy help?
Has therapy helped at all?
Oh, yeah, definitely. My therapist really heard me when
Nice.
I said I was a guy. And she helped me get ready for the reactions I'd get, you know? It's dealing with other people that's been way harder than figuring myself out.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day,
I could
being able
imagine
to
that.
look in the mirror and see Tyler, that's made the biggest difference. Which is why I'm scheduling my top surgery as soon as we sell this house. No more putting a binder on every morning. God, that sounds fucking amazing.
Yeah, totally. Just so you know, I'll be there to help out when you do. Whatever you need.
Thanks.
All right. What's your verdict, Ronan?
You know what? I'll keep a few. To remind us how far we've come.
Seems like the right choice.
Oh man, I love this
Oh.
one.
Why do I look so pissed?
Uh.
I remember loving this.
Maybe because Marianne was sticking a camera in your face?
Probably. No. That's another memory.
Come on, honey, smile like Alyson.
Hold up your fish.
It's not my fish anymore. Alyson
Oh,
stole
yeah.
it.
Interesting.
My sister, the fish thief.
You were just being bratty.
Was I, though?
Yes. All I did was help clean it when we were out on the porch. Eddie had to force you to share. Ugh, gross stain is gross.
What happened?
Some unfortunate spillage that brought about the end of indoor tea parties.
Nice.
I hid the stain with my toys, forgetting that they would eventually be picked up.
Brilliant move, Ronan.
You were no better.
Well, I seem to recall a time you stole an egg, put it on the couch, and sat on it because you wanted a pet chicken.
That's funny.
We don't talk about that.
Uh-huh.
Well, at least I didn't leave a stain.
Steady now. Take your time. He's not gonna jump up and do the cha-cha.
What about me?
It doesn't
I
quite
wanna
work
keep
like that
fish
with the
too.
chicken eggs.
It's not even your fish. You didn't catch anything. Ugh. Only because you wouldn't stop talking and scared all the fish away.
Keep your eyes on what you're doing.
Allison, when we're done with this half, you can take over and do the other one. That sound fair?
Yes.
You're right. I was kind of being a brat.
Kind of both were. Not just one. Both. Can't look at the paper plane. Okay. That we knocked down? Nope.
Allison, I asked you to clean up the...
That's a nice vase.
I wonder if my horse figurine is still in there.
You're welcome to check.
You're welcome to stick your hand in there to check.
No. That's it, eh? Not actually going to. Said something about cleaning up the coffee table. Doesn't look like I can do anything to the coffee table. Do I have to leave and then come back? Alright, Tyler. What's the planio here? I feel like we've done everything. Although he did say to look at the coffee table, and I'm not getting anything for the coffee table, so...
Allison, I asked you to clean up the coffee table 3 times already.
Oh.
Oops. I forgot.
Okay, so we just had to wait for
All right. I'll clean it up.
Thanks.
that
While
part
you
to
do
go all
that,
the way
I'll
through.
check out the furniture. I'm guessing you want to keep the coffee table?
Yeah?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Sure. I'm not really planning on bringing furniture to Denali. And if I need a base in Juneau, you'll have all the furniture I need.
How very non-committal.
Mm-mm.
All right. I'll keep it.
One of the moo cans. Is this just going to like annoy him or something if I keep doing this?
Are you gonna keep... I really like that armchair.
For your forest shack?
It'll look sharp next to your tree stump nightstand.
I'll be the most stylish mountain man ever. But I was actually thinking it should go in your library.
Library? We may not even have a living room.
I have faith in you.
Sure.
Maybe it'll be salvageable with a deep clean?
Guess you are. Having fun, are we? And finally. I hate to say it, but the couches get a one-way ticket to the dump.
No protest here.
Yep.
I think I have permanent knee damage from a decade of bumping into the corner of those damn things.
Well, then that's it for the living room. You are relieved from your duties.
I just want to know if he does anything else, because it's funny. Alright, we can leave that. Didn't seem like there was anything else.
Hey, Allison, come take a break with me.
Okay. Still just pick that up. Or did you... Oh, you're right here.
Starting the fire again?
Yeah, I'm gonna boil some water. You want something to drink?
Let's go
Earl
tea.
Grey or chai?
Your call. I'm fixing myself a good old cup of joe.
Ah, a nice pot of wakey juice.
Papa needs his rocket fuel.
I am so glad Eddie came through on the caffeine.
Shh, did you hear that?
The Ice King is sending us a warning.
Interesting.
For your punishment, said the Ice King, you shall be banished from the forest. dare come back before the new moon, you shall feel my anger in your gut. Hear it in the wind. Whoosh!
Huh. Do you think the Ice King would really react that way? He may be intimidating, but he's always fair and never mean.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Maybe he tells the goblins to help the people they hurt instead?
Great idea, sweetie. Why don't we think about it at dinner? I'll put everything away for safekeeping while you go wash your hands.
Can you put them in the binder so they don't get stained?
Of course, love.
Interesting.
I still think my dark and twisty version was better.
We put so many hours into that book.
Yeah. Our binder was full of extra drawings and incomplete stories. Think they're all still in the kitchen drawer?
We should go take a look.
Might as well. Seems like it.
Come check this out. Allison's first drafts. Right. Because I didn't contribute at all.
Come on. I know you did. I can't believe she kept all these.
You'd think putting them on the fridge for a couple of weeks would have been enough.
You
Yeah,
know
for
how
some
we
people.
thought of ourselves as the goblins? Did you ever get the sense that maybe Marianne was the princess in the stories?
Yeah. She called her bedroom the princess's sanctum, and she was all alone in the woods, in this house, until we showed up.
She was. Alone, but with a few friends who helped her along the way.
Interesting.
What are you doing?
Research. So, if Marianne was the princess, then who were all the rest?
And here we go.
Oh, come on. Humor me.
Well, Sam, Marianne, and Eddie. Okay. Oh, we're back to the... Yeah. So... we had the moose, the pelican, and the bear. The pelican was pious, attentive. So that's gotta be Tessa.
You go here.
Then the moose, stalwart and far-sighted. I mean, and what's the bear? Claws so sharp. It's just claws so sharp. I think Eddie would be the moose, right? Stalwart, far-sighted, police officer, takes in Alyson and Sam, you know, we've seen him, like a little bit of a bear. So that's Eddie, that's Sam. That's probably it.
All right. I think I'm done.
You sure?
I think so.
How do you like them apples?
You know, I think you might be onto something. What about these guys? I don't see them being real-life people, or this one.
Yep. Totally Marianne.
Why a princess, though? Why not a queen?
She hated authority.
Yeah, she'd have been a terrible ruler.
Nice. So this guy, we've seen him a couple times.
You better hurry, or the Mad
Yeah, the
Hunter will
Mad
catch
Hunter.
us. We need to hide. This way.
It's like
What's
there's some aspect
going
of
on?
here.
I don't know. Is he here? Is he really here?
What is this Mad Hunter?
Scared. Go away. Yeah. Go back to the forest.
And do we actually see this? Ugh, that is creepy.
I forgot about that. We'd been pretending he was there.
And then, suddenly he was.
That was the only time that happened, right?
Yeah, well, that's freaky.
Alyson. Wait. It felt way too real. It was...
Us. Pushing our imagination way too
It
far.
sure seemed like it was real.
Great. Sam Kansky, Grandmaster of Bad Timing.
Mm-mm.
We're not done with this conversation.
Yeah.
Morning, Sam.
Ahoy, goblins! I ran
Nice.
into Chief Brown, who said you were starting the cleanup on the house this morning, so, I kind of figured you might need some supplies.
Nice.
That's... Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
So listen, I wanted to apologize for scaring you yesterday.
You didn't. Your shotgun did.
Yeah, well, anyway, I also came by to say I fired up the Google and I did some reading. I didn't know the difference between all those words. I mean, never been much of a reader. Huh? But I think I get why what I said was wrong, and I'm real sorry. Oh, and before I forget, for the lady of the house. It was her mom's favorite recipe. Still make it darn near every week. Think of her every time.
Nice.
Thanks. But we don't have a stove. Still no electricity.
Oh yeah, that fuse box is busted. Just another thing I've been meaning to put back together around here.
Where is
Nice.
it? I can take care of it.
Oh, I don't doubt you can. But, I've been kicking this thing back to life for the last 20-some years. I'll give you a hand.
All right.
Sure.
Box is in the barn. Follow me.
We'll be right behind you.
All right. Into the barn we go.
That apology was something.
Come
At
on.
least it
We
was
need lights.
something.
Be nice to the helpful man.
That's the biggest thing. You can actually try to learn a bit about it. There's at least some effort there, which is good.
So, how's school?
I graduated already. Outdoor studies.
Oh, outdoor studies, huh? Well, it's a good thing I came along when I did. You know, I built this here barn for your mama.
Oh well.
You really helped her out, huh?
Now, just a few chores here and there. I was glad to help. Your mother, she... No,
Yeah, there's definitely something
I
between
couldn't
them.
bring myself to leave her high and dry. Anyways, let me find that darn key.
Oh. You still have our keys?
Wait, Sam. You have more of our keys?
Yeah, the one for the barn's called a railroad key. See, it's got this special tip that you can...
Fascinating. I'll take that off your hands now.
Well, I, figured I might still need to do some maintenance, so,
Nope. We're good.
Mm.
Thank you.
fair warning, door's a bit temperamental.
Haven't you been taking care of this place? You
No.
didn't oil the doors?
What? You think I just hang out here all day or something?
Maybe.
Here, son, give me a try.
Good.
Okay, when you twist it as far as you can to the left, give it a nice little jerk.
Damn it.
No shit.
Nice. Well. Let's head on in.
At least the door's open now.
Yeah, Easy enough to fix. Now, that fuse box.
I just wanted to see
Oh,
if there
no,
was
no,
anything.
no. You and you are going to clean up your mess. I'll take care of the fuse box.
But
Nice.
I didn't do it.
I'm not asking. Go on.
Yeah, listen to me. I got this.
All right. Fuses go into plugs.
Place
Should be easy
fuse.
enough.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Main, range, generators. 5, 6. Okay.
All right, let's take a look.
Look at what? The whole
2,
damn
3,
meteor.
4.
Nah, just need to send that part
That's a
down.
15 down there.
Thing, but that's a lot of work for an old door.
You have to use 15 amp fuses for the garage. Amps total up to 120 for the whole house. Okay, sorry. Wrapped up your electrical board. I gotta run in case you want to check it out. Careful not to overload the circuits. 15 amp fuses
Yeah, sure.
for the garage. Okay.
What happened? You okay?
Yeah, it's just a
Interesting.
bum knee. I wrecked it playing ball.
I respected
Football? In
the
college?
right color coding. Each fuse should have the right color.
Well, till I got hurt.
Damn. That's rough.
Okay. So blues are 15s. Okay. Kitchen outlet lights.
Seems to be working just fine. Problem must be the latch.
No shit. It's covered in rust.
Nothing
So
like
that's
salt and lime.
30.
Salt and lime. It's a door latch, not a bottle of cheap tequila.
So we have. Well, what else do we have?
A margarita? Really?
Hey, sometimes old Sam likes to feel
20s? Oh. Wait. Red. Red's probably 30.
Let's try this one.
So 30, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So these should just be
I just want to check something. Hey,
yellows?
you two got any bear insurance?
What for? You and your gun are always around.
Oh, not always. And you can't fend off a bear with smart-ass remarks, you know?
We're not getting a gun, Sam.
Wait. But that's... If I do... Okay. But we have to only use...
Ugh, there's mold everywhere.
Well, don't stick your nose in there.
So it's just a 15?
Okay, mildew's always a problem with these doors.
Verify?
That's not right.
You sure you don't need a hand?
Hey, I'm moving at my own pace. I need to know this stuff.
All right.
Women, huh?
Don't do that, Sam.
So 15,
Next to the box.
30, 60, 100, 115. Do I just remove that one and place the 20 then?
Seems good.
Okay, so it is that. Even though it said use only 15s in the garage.
You damn fool.
Everything okay?
You two look like you got this all in hand, so,
Yeah, there's something going on with him. And Marianne. Hey.
bye.
What was that about?
A lot. So much.
What are we gonna do with this wreck?
Take it apart and sell the scrap.
Wasted time. Be my guest.
Be my guest. But it sure looks like a pile of junk to me.
Where you see junk, I see dollars.
Alright. Oh
Found Marianne's stash.
boy.
Blueberry, salmonberry. Huh.
Nice.
Birch and fireweed?
Bet it tastes like restricted freedom and 9 p.m. lights out.
Those have definitely gone bad.
As far as I'm concerned, they always were.
And then
Does
tuna.
canned food really expire?
Eventually.
It's airtight, right?
Not gonna be the one to test that out.
It does.
Hey there, little buddy.
Oh, found spiders.
Are you
Oh,
cooing
yeah.
at a spider? It had better be a tiny one.
Don't listen to the mean lady. You're an 8-legged beauty.
Nice.
Oh man, I'm gonna put together the sweetest toolbox ever.
Huh, look at this. I think this is where she made all her toys.
Oh wow.
She
Handmade.
was so crafty.
And she could draw and write and take pictures.
She could have been an artist instead of just locking herself up out here.
Mm-hmm.
Toilet paper tubes, rope, cardboard.
Wonder what she planned to make with that. Maybe a car? Ooh, or a tank.
Nice. Probably not. No more memories. I want to look at the gun rack
Try to
after.
wrap. What's that?
Wolf pee.
Ew, what?
Do not spill it on your shoes.
I sense a story here.
I sense a story.
Well, if by story you mean using it at fireweed to get rid of some rats, and then spilling it on my only pair of shoes, then yes.
What did you find?
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's Carol, Eddie's mom. I've seen other pictures of her, but never this one.
Man, look at Brown. And Marianne. She looks really happy.
Interesting.
Careful, the glass is broken.
Are you okay? It stings. Let's go see Mom. But she'll get mad. We weren't even supposed to be here.
Okay. What did we do? Follow the memory. Oh, interesting.
Come on, it's gonna get infected.
Where are we going?
I don't want to. She said not to disturb her and Eddie.
Oh.
Where are you going?
Things were different when she was around. We were family, Eddie. How could you do this to me?
Look,
Interesting.
I had to make that call.
What were they talking about? I can't figure out what's going on.
I don't know, but I remember that whatever Eddie had to do, whatever that call was about, it was tearing him up.
Tearing him up? He was being a total cop, and Marianne got pissed and threw him out. Here, I'm gonna show you what I remember. There, by the house.
Interesting.
I had to make that call. I was just following the law.
Oh, yeah? And this little visit right here? What would the law say about this, huh?
Look, I didn't have to come out here, but I did.
You're a goddamn hypocrite. Get out of here.
Interesting.
Marianne.
It's so weird to have two different versions of
I
everything.
said get out! Out!
What? She didn't throw the picture at him.
You sure about that? He was being a complete dick.
How can you be sure? We were eavesdropping. We could barely see a thing.
What do you think happened then?
Look, I had to make that call. I was following procedure, what I'm legally required to do.
Then why are you here? Pretty sure this isn't procedure.
Seems odd.
I wanted you to hear it from me.
This one doesn't seem quite right.
Mary Ann, I'm sorry.
Please just go.
Something about that one that doesn't seem...
How do we keep remembering the same thing so differently?
It was a long time ago, and, well, memory's a tricky thing.
Wait.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I'm not sure. I think it was the exact same day she attacked you.
That's what I thought.
But Uncle Eddie said he hadn't seen Marianne for weeks.
Yeah, that was bullshit. And what was all that about following the law? What was he doing here exactly?
Must have had reason. He must have had reasons.
He must have had his reasons for not telling us.
Look,
I don't exactly like that.
I know he took care of you, but that doesn't make him incapable of lying.
I can't see him being that cold with Marianne, even if he was being a cop.
I mean, I can, but who knows? I guess memory's a tricky thing, huh?
Oh, jeez.
Get out.
Marianne was angry, Marianne was sad. This one seems
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
more accurate
Get
to
out
what
of here.
we've seen in the trailer and what they keep talking about. And maybe it leads up to what?
So, we agree. Brown came out here and bullied Marianne the same day she attacked us. And then lied about it. Now what?
We go and get a straight answer from him.
Right now?
Yes. I'll go get my car keys.
Oh,
But
I
what will
thought...
these mountains of trash do without us?
Fuck the trash.
Interesting. I thought we would have been able to go finish. Man, I have a feeling we missed some stories in that shed now. I wanted to do the gun rack last, because I thought that was going to be the important one.
I can't believe Brown lied. I mean, I may not be the guy's biggest fan, but he's always talking about the truth and the law and shit.
Do you have to be so happy about it?
What?
I know you've been waiting for something like this. Something that proves Eddie's an asshole. But gloating about it is really not cool.
It's true. Makes you look like a dick.
I gotta take this. Yeah, just a sec. I'm parking the car.
Interesting. We're not going to get stuck out here, are we?
Guess I'll just go stretch my legs then.
No, just give me a sec. Okay,
Alright,
Tina,
what's the
what's
dealio?
going on?
Hi, hon. I've got someone who is super interested in seeing the house.
Oh, that's amazing. When?
They're just in the area for a couple of days, so they'd like to come by day after tomorrow.
Oh, I'm not sure it'll be ready.
Hun, this guy is very motivated, but I know he's looking at other properties. And it's not like you've had people breaking down the door.
I appreciate that, but we've kind of got a lot going on over here.
Did I mention it would be an all-cash offer?
Interesting. I don't feel like we're done though, so I don't think it's the right time.
It's not the right time.
A cash offer, Alyson.
I'm sorry, but it'll be a total mess. I don't want to waste anyone's time.
Okay, well, you tell me when you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, I think I just made Tina's shit list.
Okay. Went up that way, right? So let's go the other way. Always go the other way. We're gonna find this, like, mad hunter guy. Is he gonna show up here? Corgi alert. For bears. Do not feed the bears. Never hike alone. Yes, yes. We're gonna find a bear. For mayor, and what's
Dee
this
and I
one?
did that trail a couple years ago. We drank ice-cold beers when we reached the summit.
Okay, I'm not too worried about looking at the Tom for mayor thing. I don't know. Feel like there's not really much to look at here. Other than that, that's beautiful. Love it. Oh, look at this guy.
The artist really nailed this one. Dorian Key. Kinda rings a bell.
Cool.
Looks like you found a nice spot.
Oh, wow.
Been here before, right?
Look at that.
I feel like I've been here before.
Yeah, we probably have been.
So, Tina?
Tina West, our realtor.
Oh, that Tina. What'd she need?
She had someone who wanted to see the house, but he could only come by day after tomorrow.
And you told her no?
Yeah. We need more time than that, to get things cleaned up and,
Thanks. But what if it's the only call we get?
And I guess we just grow old and lose our minds in that fucking house.
Sounds like a plan.
Sometimes
So
the first
before
offer
Tina
is
called,
what?
We were talking.
Yeah?
I'm not happy your foster father fucked up.
Oh yeah? Because you sure sounded like
He
it.
hid information about Marianne.
I know! You just don't have to rub it in.
I get it. You're always gonna side with him over me.
Come on, that's not fair.
Then why do you keep doing it?
This town, these people, they're just memories to you. But it's my home, Tyler. My friends, my family.
Yeah.
And as much as I want answers, I'd rather not lay waste to my entire life to get them.
Yeah.
I didn't come here to ruin your life, Alyson. I just want some answers.
I know.
And don't be such a
That's why
dick
we're
about
all
doing it.
this, right?
There's ways you can do it. And you warned me about this. I like the view. I like the view.
Our hometown looks pretty picturesque from here, doesn't it?
You're way more attached to this place than you let on.
You still want to live in the wild?
So, you really want to live somewhere super secluded like this? Alone in a cave, speaking for the trees?
I do. Is it really that hard to imagine?
It's gonna visit you? Didn't know you were such a
I
loner.
just don't think of you as a loner. You and I always did everything together.
Well, you're way less terrible than other people.
Interesting. Wait. Snowfall? Okay, I thought I was hearing like a...
You feeling that, Ty?
Yeah.
Oh.
Found you! North Star! Okay, now you're the star and I'm the compass. Okay, and don't cheat. I know you were sending me fake hints last time. I did not. Yes, you did. Okay, I won't do it again.
Interesting.
You were always accusing me of cheating.
Because you totally did.
It was a cool game. Guessing where you were just by feeling what you felt.
No one else could play with us.
No one else could play it with us.
That was the beauty of it.
For real? You never wanted any other friends?
Nah, not really. I mean, we had each other. That was enough for me.
So, not too disappointed I turned down our chance to be billionaires?
Nah, All that money would have made me soft. And I've spent way too many years polishing my edgy side.
Nice.
You were right to call me out earlier. I was being a jerk about Eddie.
I'm all for enjoying the wins as they come, but maybe not at the expense of my father figure.
I'll try my best.
Alright. We're back to the...
So I have to warn you, I'm not sure we're getting any answers out of Eddie.
You won't have a choice. We're not 10 years old anymore.
He'll say he's too busy.
He'll probably say he's too busy to talk. That's how he tends to avoid conflict.
We're not looking for conflict, just answers.
Let's be honest. Lately, that's been pretty much the same thing.
I haven't been trying to pick fights. You know that, right? I just want closure, that's all.
I know.
But the
I need
way
some of
you
it
do
too.
it is the part that makes it feel that way. Oh.
Hey, look what I found!
What? We carve on here or something? Yep.
Aha! I knew it was still here.
I knew we'd been here before. We claimed it as part of the Ronan kingdom.
And it still is. All it needs is a little update.
Oh, I'm against people carving into trees.
What are you doing?
What I wanted to do back then, but I didn't have the guts. There, looking better already.
You're right. Way better.
Hmm. Yeah. To the police station.
So, what's the plan?
We go inside and calmly ask Eddie why he was there that day.
Alright.
Let's try to let him get his side of the story out, okay?
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I understand, Mr. Barrow. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes, I have it all written down. Have a good day, Mr. Barrow. Morning, Missy.
How do you get stuck working reception?
Rose called in sick this morning. I'm covering for her while I try to get my paperwork done. What are you doing here?
Just checking in with Uncle Eddie.
I'm guessing from the identical features that this is Tyler?
Tyler, Denise, Tyler.
Hello.
Wilson, could you tell Officer Vincenzi that I'll be... Oh, good morning, Allison.
Hi, Uncle.
I'm gonna take Dr. Torres' statement. No need for Vincenzi to come back to the station.
He doesn't seem like he's in the best of moods.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but he's been a little off all day. Good luck.
Great.
Great. He has an excuse to brush us off.
I'm sure he'll make time if we say it's important.
Oh,
Hey.
hello, kids.
He speaks.
Hello, middle-aged
How's
adult.
Delos treating you so
Everything
far?
all right? Your uncle said you two were going to be knee-deep in trash for a
Happy to see Allison.
Few days.
It's been good to see Allison.
She's
Feels
been
like
talking
every time we clear
nonstop
out a
about you
drawer,
lately.
2 more just
I know
appear
she's
out of
happy to
thin air.
have you here. Hey, been meaning to say,
Yes.
Allison showed us that article you wrote for the Juneau Daily last year. You were spot on. The state needs to be
How
giving
is Lindsay?
way more money to youth
Feel like I
centers.
haven't seen her.
Yes.
Fireweed was lucky to have you.
Yeah, she started working over at the high school.
Love working with the kids.
Pay's not great.
Thanks.
She gets
I spent a lot of time fighting for more outdoor activities.
I bet
Made some enemies in the administration over that one. But the first time those kids summited Mount Roberts,
time with his mom.
man,
Well,
they were so proud. It felt great.
No worries.
I know exactly what you mean. I volunteer sometimes with the JCE. You know, give lectures about police work, lead group talks when I can.
Awesome.
Wait, really? That's awesome.
Yeah, and I don't mean to preach, but the kids in those groups, be it Fireweed or the JCE, they need people who really understand them. People who know where they're coming from and will fight for what they need. Anyways, sorry for the rant.
Dr. Torres,
Hmm?
you said your daughter was with you during the incident?
Yes, she was.
I'll need her information too then. Can you give me her name and date of birth?
Okay. Isabella Henderson, July 16th, 2009.
Henderson. Different last name?
Yes.
Tyler Ronan. Good to see you again.
Ex-husband.
Does she
You've
live with
gotten
you most of
tall.
the time?
That usually happens between ages 11 and 21.
Yeah,
My hours.
well,
She
welcome
stays
home.
with me on the weekends.
It's been a while.
Thanks. It's been a while.
So, what brings you two around?
Needed to see the chief.
We're here to see Chief Brown.
Oh boy, what do you do now?
Suspects wanted for a felony.
Oh, well, don't forget to read him his Miranda rights.
It-
So, is there anything I can help you with?
How's your day? Access to Marianne's file? How's your day?
Busy day around here?
Well, the fire alarm went off 3 times in the span of an hour this morning. I thought the chief was going to rip that alarm right off the wall.
All right. Incident report
Nice.
states you called yesterday at 6:13 a.m.
So we can chat.
Officer Vincenzi was dispatched to your home at 6:29
Oh boy.
a.m.
Fire
Fire
drills.
drill.
Everybody's favorite way to slack off.
Hey, is that your desk?
Be in surgery
Huh?
at 9.
I didn't think
I was
so.
already running behind.
Move on.
Of course.
Right.
Says here
Sorry.
you work at Cottonwood Hospital?
That's right.
That sure is a commute.
It certainly is.
Wait for a break in the conversation.
Working hours.
I'm a surgical resident at one of the only hospitals in Southeast Alaska. I'm basically always on call.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, these are what we already saw.
Coming in after a 24-hour shift. Did you need something, Allison?
Yeah. Tyler, shall we?
Morning, Chief Brown.
Good morning, Tyler.
Hey, could we talk to you in private? It's a little urgent.
Can you excuse me for a second, Dr. Torres? What's going on, you two?
We had a few more questions about our mother.
Look, now's not the best time.
Well, maybe we can come back later then?
Excuse me. Come on. Guys, I'm understaffed today. I've got a receptionist out sick, an officer dealing with personal issues. I need to finish taking this woman's statement, and I don't have time to chat right now.
We were just hoping for some answers.
Well, I don't know what more you think I'm going to say. I already told you everything. I need to get back to this complaint. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
I hate when he's stubborn like that. So what now?
Of course, Miss Torres.
We get the truth ourselves?
Well, he's obviously not going to give us the truth. So I say we go get it ourselves. Where do you think they'd stash our file?
I don't know. The archive room? Maybe Eddie's office? Wait, you're not seriously thinking of breaking and entering a police archive?
Go big or go home.
Could you go through the full details of your morning with me, Dr. Torres?
Of course. I woke up at 5 and got ready for work.
So what-
His father was coming over.
What do we need to do? Objective. Go upstairs. Is it literally just go upstairs?
To pick her up at 6:30. So I woke her up at 6. I made breakfast, and as we were eating, I realized I hadn't.
Hey, what are you two up to over there? Everything
Oh.
all right?
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just, I was just telling Tyler where the upstairs bathroom is. Tyler, help me out here.
Oh, yeah. Toilet emergency, lake water, you know, Mother Nature's juice cleanse.
There's a bathroom just past the break room. Behind you. First door on your right.
Forget it, Tyler. There's no way we're getting upstairs out in the open like this. It's too suspicious. There must be another way up.
Okay. Greg's mentioned something.
You know, Greg's was talking about a fire drill earlier. Are there any kind of fire exits?
Oh my god. Why didn't I think of that? Lobby, now.
Oh, okay. Ah, map. you're here. Main entrance. Emergency exit.
There. Fire exit.
It opens up to a staircase on the side of the building, but it'll definitely be locked from the inside. If one of us were to create a diversion, the other could slip upstairs and open the door. And since you're the troublemaker, I nominate you as the one to make a scene.
Wait, really?
Got a better idea?
Nice. No, not really.
Not really. No.
Right. Let's go.
Okay. What can we do? Knock stuff over. Talking to people. Ooh.
Guess I probably can't trip the circuit breaker, but I could turn the lights off.
Just go. Improvise.
Sure. Just like lean on it or something.
Oh, oops.
Tyler.
Sorry. Hey.
Alright. I'm in position.
What now?
Turn right when you exit the station and follow the side of the building. The staircase.
You head now?
Need to smoke.
Yeah, I need a smoke.
You should think about quitting. Only gets harder the longer you do it.
Yeah, I know.
While you're at it, get your sister to stop too.
Crisp winter air.
Okay. I'm by the door. Come on.
Those garbage cans are like the opposite of bear-proof.
Yeah.
You know, it's actually really unhealthy for animals to eat our trash.
Simmer down. We don't have time for a ranger rant. And I've got the Wildlife Channel too, you know.
Is that supposed to be Greg's?
Nice.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
no one knows for sure, but the resemblance is uncanny.
Who's shit?
Where are you?
Right here. Open the door.
Yeah.
Quick, get in. Oh God, what did I just do?
You took control of your destiny. Own it.
Okay. Alright, and welcome back to DraemondDoesGaming. So this is interesting. This chapter seems like it's cursed for me. First, my computer was having some issues. I had to format, or not format, but I had to deal with a PSP power failure, flash the BIOS, upgrade a bunch of device and chipsets, drivers, a whole bunch of stuff like that. So that was fun, and I had to restart the recording. And now, while I was in the middle of recording this one, our power went out. And not just like a little power outage, it was like a full scale, the entire town was out for like 4 or 5 hours. So, so hopefully, we just continue in where I was. I do have the previous recording. I'm going to try to splice it if it lets me, but it was weird because it cut off at a certain point, so hopefully I don't have to go back through everything. So let's continue and see where we're at. Yeah, it's just like it doesn't want me to finish off the game. Okay, so this just brings us explore Eddie's office. Okay. Well, I mean that's pretty good. We're right at the end around where we had that power outage. And then we'll just kind of go from there. So at least I know where I can splice this all from. So let's go take a look at this stuff.
Delos Crossing hosts charity events.
Huh? Oh, yeah. the community social. He volunteered to help. And since he pretty much knows...
Find and close your invitation to the annual social. As usual, include a +1 chance you'll use it.
If Eddie
Hell
catches
yeah.
us in here...
There's no turning back now. Let's put the Vecchies next to...
Can you not?
Okay. Not too worried about the social. Alright. Can't really look in there. Can't look in there.
Brown really wants everyone to know
Oh.
what a fine, upstanding citizen he is.
Yeah.
Doesn't
He's a genuinely good person. And saying that here makes me feel even worse.
Public safety training. Okay. Always look at the papers first.
he? Looks like this is where Brown keeps all his personal mail. Why is Brown on a first-name basis with the director of Fireweed? Oh,
What'd you find?
it's an invoice. Eddie Brown,
Oops.
you'll find enclosed the final invoice for resident Tyler Ronan. The Fireweed administration would like to thank you for all of the support
So
you've
he's
given us
been-
over the years.
I knew
He's been
was
paying for
supposed
it?
to send you there, but...
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
More back doors, and it looks like he's working with the Office of Child Services on the case.
None of our business.
Yeah. It's this one.
You applied to a summer drama program back in 2009?
Interesting.
They rejected me. Michael and I...
Congratulations, you may sign up.
But I was stuck here for the summer with no one but Justin Beaver for company. Why?
Well, this letter says you got in.
What the hell?
Interesting.
Just turned it down?
I'm sorry, Allison.
Shouldn't be surprised he's lied to me in the past.
Okay, well, that might be something to note with him later. That's weird to leave that out like that. Okay.
You finding anything?
No.
Oh, collectible.
Huh. Hey, you.
Nice. What is this?
So, we are
Dragon?
destined to burn. We emerge as stardust.
Is that?
Per se.
Oh no.
Oh, this is the...
Yes.
Burn it. Burn it with fire.
The dragon's head. It's a constellation. Neat. Okay.
Huh. The Dallas Police Force is getting a new officer.
Finally.
This guy has a record. And not a short one. Why is he even in the running?
Shh. Eddie has a really hard time hiring people out here.
Interesting.
he has a
Donald
choice.
Mert.
There's always a choice.
Missed armed robbery? Excuse me? That doesn't seem like the type of person you want, but hey, he might work. I'll say. Sandwich artist, U.S. Army. Other than the criminal record there.
Personnel files, department budgets, but 0 case files. Seriously? You're gonna try to hack into his computer?
We're here for information.
Nacho Mama.
And computers are basically information pinatas.
Remember your presence required. 1300. Betty Brown. Okay. Pissed in her cereal this morning. We're all adults here. Keeps leaving dirty dishes. Okay. Count reminder. Dinner.
Tom invited Eddie over for dinner?
Oh, yeah. He's been trying way too hard to get Eddie's endorsement.
Does he? Support Tom?
Makes sense.
He preferred staying neutral.
Whoa. Brown looked at our file this morning.
Wait, what? What does that mean?
I don't know,
R68653.
but there's a reference number. R68653.
68653. Okay.
One of his emails mentioned the archives. That's gotta be where our file is. Aw, look at you. Alyson Ronan. Perfect daughter.
Can we stay focused, please?
Okay. Find a way inside the archive room. Where is the archives? Oh, over here. Examine. Restroom. Private.
That reference number is a good place to start.
Please tell me you know what the code is.
To the highly confidential police archive?
Then, how am I supposed to open the door?
I spent hours playing next to this room. I'd see people go inside all the time. The keypad does this little tune. Dum-da-dee-doo.
Seriously?
Go on, try.
Dum-da-dee-doo. Well, you know it's 0, 1, 4, and a 2. Wait, 0, 1, 4, and a 6, sorry. Do we just go dum-da-dee-doo? Dum-da. Dum. 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 Da. Dee. Do. Oh, that's a dumb. Okay. Do. Okay.
I guess we should look up that reference in the archives.
Da. Dee. Okay.
I don't think that's the right order.
Oh, can we...
How did that tune go again?
Dum-da-dee-doo.
So... Dum. Da. Dee. Do. Okay.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Looks like they're finally going digital.
Oh, that's right. I remember Eddie complaining about this. They're gonna have to resort everything.
Great.
They've digitized their closed files, but only the ones before 1990.
Meaning?
Meaning our file is still somewhere in those boxes.
Perfect. A room of scattered case files and a half-done sorting system.
Yep. This is gonna be so fun for you. I'm gonna go keep a lookout.
What? Why do I have to be the one stuck with box duty?
Because if anyone sees me, I'll have a better excuse for being there. Reach out if you need anything. R68653. Look it up.
Look it up, she says. Okay.
1002. What is this? VHS? I don't think this is right. Nope. We look up like on a computer where it could be. 2008. Oh. R68. I guess that's just it right there.
Here we go. Looks like a step-by-step record of the investigation.
2235, notified by my partner, Officer Christian Holt, of accident at 12 Kearney, white female, Marianne, falling over deck into lake. Holt and I arrived at the scene, briefed by patrol, local witness, Ronan and Ronan. Children, couldn't get a statement from them. They were under dire stress and shock, taking care. Okay. Private scene, gold prints of victim. Bullets recovered from location. An unlicensed Razzler 3121. Okay.
Well?
So far, I'm not seeing anything we didn't know already. It does reference some other files and audio recordings, though.
You might be able to look those up on the computer. Even if our file hasn't been digitized yet, they may already have it in the appendix.
Okay. Interviewed children at station. Ronan. Marianne threatened Ronan with a gun. Fled from her. Pursued child to docks. Stabbed Ronan, who is still threatening the child before falling over into the water. Witnesses state they called 911 shortly after. Did not recover pair of scissors claimed by them. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, always put it back. Okay.
Alright, I'm in. You can search by keywords. What should I look for?
I don't know. Marianne Ronan, March 1st, 2005.
Crime report or autopsy? Interesting. R6 2766 889. Okay. Oops.
Reference is 05 R61 889.
R61.
There.
Oh, you know we're gonna get caught in here, so. This is the crime report. Threatened, stabbed, victim fell in lake. Right. Combined evidence report. The shotgun registered owner is Sam, which kind of figured. Okay.
I found a summary of everything. Wow, this is a real detective novel. Brown's quite the wordsmith.
He's not a writer, Tyler.
March 1st, 2005, around 2200. Victim Marianne Ronan, so 10 o'clock at night. 41-year-old white female exited her home, entered her garage to start loading a Rassler 3121 9mm. Shortly after, her child, 11 years old, entered the garage, display a new haircut given by sister. Any witness, Ronan's statement, when she saw the haircut, came enraged and threatened with shotgun, fled garage towards the lake, followed armed. Okay. Hearing noise. The other one came out towards the dock, threatened under Marianne, defended themselves by stabbing. Time. She lost consciousness, fell into the lake. Phone call detailing the incident. Dispatched the scene. Crime scene log and started tending to both juveniles. See their statements for further description. Dispatched to the scene. Holt and Brown arrived around an hour after the fact. They noted the crime scene was located entirely outdoors. Canyon Road secluded. Just a few cottages. No rounds have been discharged. Okay. She heard screaming when she was upstairs in her bedroom. She ran down the stairs, looked over the kitchen windows, saw her sibling and her mother. Tried to run away, but Marianne threatened she was going to shoot. Going to kill you. Ronan then stabbed. Okay. Interesting. Then R2 or 62766. Or 62. R52. Did I write that down wrong? Where's the other one? R72. R66. Okay, well maybe there's... Oh. I see. So now we need 4 tags. Okay. Okay. So... the children in Marianne? Ooh, court order. Six, 3, 3, 2, 5. Okay. Eddie Brown.
Here. Bingo.
Okay. 0, 5, 0, 1. Calm. R.
Okay. I need to check out 0501 COM EBR.
I want to look at this R63 though, if we can find it. Or does it not exist? Oh, R63 is right there. What is this one? Oh, that's the R62. Oh.
Not this one either.
Oh, I can't check them
Where's
out.
the damn box?
Well,
0501.
Zero 0501 COM EBR.
01. That's the one.
Okay, here it is.
So don't look at all the different ones.
Brown reported Marianne to Child Services.
what do you mean?
I'm looking at a fax receipt with Brown's name on it. Sent to the Office of Child Services with the subject, Ronan family.
What? There has to be more to this. Just keep looking.
Yeah, that's all that says.
Shit. Eddie's coming up the stairs. What do I do?
Stall him.
Stall him.
No shit, Sherlock.
Tell him you need to talk in his office.
Probably the best. Child service. Child service recording.
This is Officer Eddie Brown.
Hello, Officer Brown. This is Simone Prue from the Office of Child Services.
Hello, Mrs. Prue.
I'm calling about the Ronan family. I just wanted to let you know that we will be moving forward with the case.
I see.
Is there anyone additional we should interview while we're in the area?
Yeah, Samuel Kansky is a close friend of the family.
Uh-huh. K-A-N-S...
K-Y.
Great. Your caseworker, Sandy Black, will be arriving on March 5th. She'll drop by the station first thing in the morning.
Mrs. Prue, how worried should we be?
Interesting.
I really can't say until I have a full picture of the situation.
Of course. Well, have a good afternoon, Mrs. Prue.
You too, sir.
I just listened to Brown chatting with OCS. He really did it. He reported her.
What if he was just a go-between? He might not have had a choice. We need to keep digging.
Okay, what about recording of here?
Delos Crossing Police Department.
Young Tyler. Okay.
Hello? Hello? I can hear you.
It's my mom. She fell in the water and she's not coming up.
Okay, where are you now?
Home. We're home.
Are you alone? Where's your dad?
It's just me and my sister.
All right, honey, can you give me your address?
12 Cannery Road. Please, hurry.
Just stay right where you are, okay? We're sending someone out to help you.
Don't hang up.
Okay. Quote. Sam and Marianne. Sam and the kids. Sam and Eddie. Ooh. DUI. Complaint. Okay. 2014 96.
References 2014 201 496. No, that's not it. Nope.
You finding anything?
Got that file number?
2014 201 496.
That one.
Here we go. Not helpful at all.
No, shoot.
There might be other references on the computer.
Oh no. Did I mess that up? Oh, we have an incident. Incident recording. Interesting.
Here.
Ooh.
Bingo.
TVET sheet theft report and child negligence. 2015 46.
I need to check out 2005 201 546.
That one. And don't hit the...
Wait, what the hell? Tessa accused her of child neglect.
Child neglect. From Tessa. Marianne Ronan enter Benny Vidi Vici, owned by Thomas and Tessa. Observed Ronan brown the aisles for 10 minutes while chatting distractedly. Did not have direct eye contact on Ronan at all times. If she had any organic mosquito incense in stock. She did not, and was odd due to the winter season. Left without purchasing. After 5 minutes, she walked back through the aisle for the bin and discovered a missing box of detergent. Instantly restocked the shelves, and no one else had been in the store. She suspected Ronan of shoplifting before in the past, while accompanied possibly with the aid of Ronan's 2 children. Guilty of child neglect. They don't eat, are exposed to all kinds of inappropriate influences. Yeah. Interesting. Okay.
Tessa's name came up. Search for her.
Tessa Marianne.
Been there, done that.
Possible discharge. Okay. So that. Okay. R68 MISC. R68 MISC.
Reference is 05 R68 MISC.
That one?
Okay, here it is. Huh. Why is that here?
So this is concussion, pressure in head, Tessa, release St. Meadow Clinic from liability following the patient. For terms of this release form, last for somebody. One of the Ronans. What? Okay.
I need to get moving.
Don't like that it's saved there.
Shit.
Yeah, he's
Tyler,
coming.
I couldn't stop him. He's coming your way.
Get out.
Uncle, we didn't mean to.
I'm not gonna repeat myself.
You're a goddamn hypocrite.
I said move it.
Hey! Get off me!
Rather spend the night here? Come on!
I said don't fucking touch me!
Go on. And consider yourselves lucky you're family.
Or talk private. But we talk in private. Always seems like a better decision.
Family. And for Allison's sake, we should talk.
About what?
We saw our file. We know about social services. Why? Why did you turn your back on her? Why did Tessa?
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We need to talk.
What we wanted to begin with. Just to talk. But he wouldn't. So, seems like an issue for him.
The winter before your mother's death was hard. Delos Crossing was snowed in for months. Most roads were closed and plane supplies were scarce. Everyone was struggling.
Especially Marianne.
Yeah. She was always just scraping by.
Barely,
That winter
seems.
left nothing to scrape up. Even if locals had found time to help her. I'm not sure your mother would have accepted.
She was struggling. Tessa came to you. Tessa came to you.
You're saying Tessa reported our mother because she was having supply issues?
Tessa came to me because she was honestly concerned.
Right.
I was legally required to report Tessa's complaint, even if I didn't agree.
So you had to call child services.
So you took her word for it and called child services.
Failure to provide adequate food, lack of appropriate supervision, inattention to a child's psychological care. Like it or not, she had a case.
What? It's bullshit!
Just following the law then. Right.
Seems like it.
Is that why you came over that day, before she died? You felt shitty, didn't you? That's why you broke procedure?
I had to warn her that it was happening and that it wasn't looking good. An assessment worker had been assigned and started doing background checks. What else was I supposed to do?
I thought always telling each other the truth was our #1 rule.
Still is, little moose.
And yet you still lied.
I didn't want you two putting yourselves through unnecessary hurt. But you're adults and that was your choice to make. I'm truly sorry.
Thank you, Uncle.
Like that? Or the other one? Just like that, huh?
Just like that, huh? Must be nice to have a daughter who lets you off the hook that easy. Eddie, you keep trying to point your finger at Tessa, but you have to take responsibility for your part in our mother's death.
I've asked myself over and over for the past 10 years what I could have done different. I know I made a big mistake with you two here. And you've got every right to be angry. Being a father? Well, it's a pretty tough job.
And he was also thrust into it.
I've tried my best. And I'd like to try my best with you too, Tyler, if you want it.
Get there in time. I mean, he does seem like a trying to protect
I'm open
them,
to
right?
getting there. But it's gonna take some time before we're a big, happy family.
I respect that. It's hard work rebuilding trust. But you've got a place
In
in
each
whenever you
regard.
need it. Group hug?
No.
Absolutely not.
Nice.
All right, I'm really gonna have to kick you out now.
No rest for the wicked, huh?
Oh yeah, them as wicked as it gets. I'll see you both later.
Alright. I guess we can just leave then.
Well, that went better than I was afraid it would.
Yeah. Actually, quite a bit better.
What happened up there?
Long story.
Hey, you know the drill. Chin up.
Yeah. Chin up, stand tall.
And a girl. I could use a beer.
It's noon.
Which means that by the time I drink one, it'll be afternoon.
Nice.
I can't be expected to enjoy my pulled pork sandwich without a cold one. Are we still on for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. I'll text you.
Nice.
Alyson,
What?
you feel like shit.
How can you tell?
Because I feel like shit. What are we gonna do about Tessa?
Nothing. Look,
Probably head
we're
there.
not gonna do anything. That's enough, Tyler. Talk to Tessa? Why? What are you looking for? What are you expecting her to say?
I thought she loved us.
Really?
Chief Brown, is it true? Is she... Oh my God. Children,
Tessa, you need to leave. Come on, kids.
everything is going to be all right, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise.
Go home. You can't be here right now.
Like, she feels responsible for it all. That's kind of what it seems like.
Where is everybody?
Tessa's gotta be around somewhere.
That doesn't bode well.
I think I'm hearing something.
Well, at least we know the entire world didn't vanish.
Yeah, it's not a weird zombie game. Right? Hopefully.
But given who is here, we can't count out the rapture quite yet. I need to take a breather. I'm gonna do a bit of shopping. You look for Tessa, okay?
Okay.
I stopped to take a leak, and just as I was finishing up, what do I see? A big old bull moose staring me down. So, what do? I grab my odd six from the trunk.
Stuff we can find.
You shot it?
Yes, sir.
Wait, you said you were near Crystal. Caesar's closed up that way, yeah?
Hey, man, when the Lord opens
That's
that
the...
door, you walk right through.
Yeah, that's not exactly...
We've already looked at a lot of the stuff before, haven't we?
I got a bull moose in my truck and a bull...
Hey guys, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all.
Oh, hey! Tyler, from the boat, right?
Huh.
Oh yeah.
We keep
Okay.
bumping into each other, don't we? What were you guys talking about?
I don't think you'd be interested.
Okay. Thank you.
You two just can't stay away, huh?
Unfortunately, we're looking for Tessa again.
She took off about half an hour ago. Sorry.
She be back soon?
You know if she'll be back soon?
The story can sound like
back. No one tells me anything.
it.
How about Tom? He busy?
He's been in the office all morning, so who knows? But it's Tom, so it's probably safe to interrupt him.
Nice. Can I not talk to him?
Doing some shopping?
Just the essentials. Doesn't need to know everything.
Just the essentials.
Well, don't let me stop you.
About your hunting story?
So, I heard you were shooting moose outside your permit area.
Not really any of your business now, is it?
Come on. I'm not gonna report you, but it's a shitty thing to do.
I think it's time to finish up your shopping and move on, brother.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Interesting. Doesn't seem like a
I thought you were working at the diner today.
type of story you want to tell people in the office, right? Okay. Yeah, it looks like he's in there.
No idea how I'm gonna get my half together. Selling blood's a thing.
Okay. Let me just go snoop around your office.
We've got enough signatures. It should have at least been enough to stall construction while we figure out our next move. Well, why don't we schedule a meeting with the Alaska Wildlife Foundation? Try to get their support. Look, Harold, I have to go. We can pick this up at the meeting. I should be on my way over soon.
Nice.
Hello, Tyler. Can I help you?
Hey, I hope this isn't a bad time, but is Tessa around today?
She had to step out for a family matter. This wouldn't be something I could help with, would it?
Yeah, maybe, actually. We were over at the police station and we took a look at Marianne's case file.
Okay.
Why was Tessa at the station?
Why did Tessa come to the police station that night?
She was looking for you two. To make sure you were okay. When she heard what happened, she was a mess.
How exactly did she hear about it so fast?
Can't remember who called, but you know how it is. No news travels faster than a secret. Everyone knew 5 minutes after Brown was on his way out.
You know why she
Tessa
reported?
reported Marianne to social services. Did you know?
Vaguely, but I didn't get involved. I didn't think I really had anything to add.
You never thought to mention it?
Well, now, I'm not sure how a thing like that would have come up. And I didn't want to rub salt in any wounds.
Huh. How about when we were in the store yesterday asking about it point blank?
That was between you and Tessa. I try to stay out of other people's affairs.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really blame him.
Thank you.
Look, I'm sorry if you felt resistance from people around here.
To put it mildly.
Alyson, you know this better than anybody. But your mother's death left a scar on this community. Now, I won't claim we went through anything close to what you did, but it was a cruel reminder of the limits of trust.
Heal?
Well, if we want to get past the limits of trust, we all need to face what happened, which means being completely honest about it.
We all want to find peace, kids. It's just harder for some people to talk about the past. Now, you let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
Hey.
Yes?
You said I should remind you not to be late for your meeting, so don't be late.
Yep. I'll be on my way in a minute. So, kids, was there anything else you two wanted to talk to me about?
Did you ever hear any rumors about our mother? Like, who our father might have been?
I'm not exactly a rumor monger. Your mother was close to a few men, but whether they were your father, I couldn't say. But look, oh,
Steve?
gosh. I'm sorry. I really have to go. Michael, could you finish up the storage room and then just close up?
Yeah, sure thing, boss man.
See you later.
You two want to help a brother out, spend the afternoon here working for free?
Why not? We came here to talk to Tessa, and she's not here.
She's at the cemetery, visiting her parents.
Oh.
Hey, tell you what. Why don't you guys help me close the store, and then we can drive over together. I've been meaning to pay my uncle a visit.
Can't we just wait for her to come back here? I'm not really excited about going there.
Alyson, we don't have to visit her grave.
I'm gonna start working in the storage room. Tyler, join me when you're done.
Sure thing. Just give me a sec.
That seems odd to want to go. So we probably have to talk to her, so let's... Right? Let's go help Michael. Or should we talk to Alyson? Yeah, we can talk to Alyson first. She's right here.
Where'd that question about our father come from?
Curious what he knows?
I've just been thinking about who he might be. And if he knows anything that could help us figure this shit out.
Why? He wasn't a part of our lives. Besides, Marianne always said we never had a father.
Well, her name might have been Mary, but I don't think she was a likely candidate for Immaculate Conception.
Besides, it's a good thing to know, like, health-wise and everything, too. Genetics. Where is he? Oh, he's in the backpack.
Alright, I already counted there, but I just need you to double check a few things. It's not complicated.
I've got this in the bag.
Oh yeah? Because you're just that good, huh?
Mm-hmm. Just clowning.
I'm clowning. I don't even know where to begin. What do I do?
Yeah, let's start with an easy one, alright? Go to the back of the room and, tell me how many cans of Molto Bene brand tomato sauce we have left.
Aye, aye.
Sit. What is that?
Is that the mangy muskrat?
Kind of looks like it. Another collectible. Nice.
Is that a picture of a priest with little hearts?
Yeah, that's the hot priest who hosts Bible study with Tessa. For the record, that was Allison's doing. She had a crush on him for ages, but he is very, very hot.
Shit. Yeah. I remember him from when we were kids. That's Father Batista.
Yeah, he's got that silver fox thing going on now, see?
Yeah, yep. I see it.
Who's the,
Oh, I drank this at a party once. It did not end well.
Oh, any good stories?
I mean, probably. But nothing I remember really makes sense, so...
Okay. 6, 8, 12, 14.
Hold on. Let me count this. There's 14 cans of Malta Bene tomato sauce.
Okay, sounds about right.
Man, I'm so good at this.
That was easy. I need you to count the bottles of bleach for me.
And where are they at exactly?
I thought you had this in the bag. Okay, I'll give you a hint. Tessa puts the heavy stuff near the door on the bottom shelves.
Alright, I think I can work with that. Six?
Alright. Not bad, Tyler. Not bad.
Careful. They might give me your job.
Oh, you can have it.
What's next?
Come here and help me with this.
Okay. Easy enough. Like the... Oh.
What's up?
I need your opinion on this masterpiece.
Is that supposed to be me?
Yeah, come on. Look at the hair. Nailed
Nice.
it, right?
Proportions are way off. Beautiful.
Honestly, it's beautiful.
Hey, don't make fun of me.
I'm not. Oh, maybe a little bit, but I like it. For real.
Well, it helps to have a good model.
So, this is what you're up to while I was out there doing your work?
What can I say? I'm a multitasker.
Hey, multitasker? I think you made a mistake here. Total amount should be 36.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
What? I just don't want you to get in trouble.
Yeah, you're right. You know, I'm off my game today.
Nice.
Alright, anything else you wanted me to check?
Yep, one last thing, and then we should be free from this purgatory.
I want to look at this picture.
Can you count how many plushies we have in that box over there?
Okay.
Okay. Hey, you remember the ad for this? What was their slogan again?
Huh. Something poetic about time travel and life being weird, I think.
That's fantastic. I just chat with
Found
him.
the box of plushies?
This entire room is full of boxes. It's gonna take me a while.
It's way in the back, not too far from the restaurant door.
I was gonna say, I think we saw it already, didn't we?
So...
2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11?
You've got about 11 left in that box. Did I get it wrong? Michael? Ouch, what the fuck?
Hey, sorry. It was just too tempting. Lesson number 1 in the ancient art of inventory. Never let your guard down.
You have no idea what you just started. First one with 3 confirmed hits wins. Cool? Gotcha. Gotcha.
Interesting.
One more hit and you're out. Prepare to feel my wrath.
God, you're corny. Oh, come on. Is that all you got, Ronan?
Just you wait. I've got a strategy.
Oh yeah? We'll see.
So, is this a typical workday for you?
Nah, I usually don't have such good-looking company back here.
I'm gonna tell Alyson you said that.
She's usually stuck in the office. Besides, your sister, while a hottie, isn't my type.
Interesting.
Gotcha.
I love that those little plushies are of Tom. Right in the face.
Man, you're
Nice.
good.
I told you not to doubt the golden arm.
Well, I'll never make that mistake again. Okay. I'll need to finish this inventory thing real quick. Your sister's probably done already. Here. Let's hit the bitch's grotto.
The what?
Fancy name for the couch where Alyson and I sit during breaks.
Ah, alright, cool. Let me see what you've done with the place.
Nice. Fridge. What's in here?
Oh, hey, see that container?
Pizza.
That's for you.
Huh?
It's the trout I caught yesterday at the buzzard hole.
Oh,
Rolled it up with
cool.
my world-renowned marinade.
Super thoughtful.
That's actually super thoughtful. Thank you.
You sound surprised.
No, sorry. I'm just not used to people randomly doing nice things for me.
Oh, we'll have to fix that.
Alright. Time to chill.
I'm surprised Tessa let you hang this up.
Yeah, she hates it. But as long as I don't promote my lifestyle in front of the customers, she doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
Man, must be exhausting to spend your days educating these people.
Here's the thing, I don't. Opening the mines of this town would be a full-time fucking job.
Yeah.
And emotional labor pays shit.
Yeah. Been with anyone here?
Hey, I hope this isn't too personal, but you ever been with anyone in Delos Crossing?
I dated a guy in high school for a minute, but we had to keep it quiet. I've been with a few other people, but that shit's tricky out here. And what about you? You ever been with a guy? I mean, assuming you're into guys, which I guess I kind of did.
Still figuring it out?
I'm still figuring my shit out. I'm not sure if I'm made to be with anyone, you know?
Yeah, of course. And don't ever feel like you have to rush into anything.
Yeah, I don't. But thank you.
Ever get lonely out here?
Do you ever get lonely in Delos Crossing?
Yeah, sometimes. So I'm always in Juneau working with the JCE, meeting new people. I gotta make my shit happen for me, because no one else will.
Right. I feel you.
Right.
Anyway.
And I'm done.
No way. You like Duplex Duo too?
Yeah, Alyson got me into him. We were supposed to go to a show in Juneau a few months ago.
What happened?
And what happened?
You ever heard of moon rocks? We took 2 hits before going to the show and that was it. Our feet couldn't find the floor.
Ah.
Not our finest hour.
Got it.
I gotta tell you, it's so weird to finally meet the other Ronan.
You mean the OG Ronan? I was born first, you know.
Is that so? Thought Alyson said she was.
Well, our mother never actually told us, but it was me. So, why is it so weird to meet me?
Because I just heard Alyson tell your story so many times. She told me everything about you. Fireweed, your transition. I hope that's okay, by the way.
Yeah, it's fine. She asked me first.
Yeah, figures. That lady is thorough and she loves you like crazy.
I know. So, yeah, you were probably the first person to know about it other than Alyson.
I'm glad he trusted me. And it's great to finally get to know you in the flesh. You're pretty alright.
Thanks.
Thanks. That's nice of you to say.
I mean it. I'm glad Alyson has you back. You're gonna be a positive influence for her. I know it. We are not gonna let her die a slow death in QuickBooks. So I wasn't blowing smoke when I said you should move to Juneau with us.
I know.
I've got a community there. Could be yours too.
Fitting in. There's a concept.
You have no idea how life-saving a chosen family can be. It pulled me out of the dark more times than I can count.
I hear you.
Interesting.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Of course. Shoot.
Why do you care so much if I move to Juneau?
Look, like I said, I want to get to know you.
Because I'm just that fascinating, huh?
Honestly, yeah. I think you might be one of a kind, Tyler Ronan.
Interesting. I don't think we're looking for the same thing. At least not right now.
Thank you for that, but I think you might be looking for something I'm not right now.
Oh shit, did I make this awkward?
No, you didn't. Don't worry. I'm just all over the place right now.
Of course. Yeah, I get it. Sorry about that.
It's really fine. I appreciate the compliment, though.
Oh, hey.
I've been standing at that counter for an hour waiting for you two dum-dums to come back.
Nice.
Are you guys ready to go?
Mm-hmm. I think we've done about as much damage as we can back here.
Yeah, let's go.
Here we are.
Actually went to the cemetery.
Thanks for letting me hitch a ride over.
No problem. You sure we can't drive you back?
Nah, you're like stretching my legs. It isn't far. And anyway, can't put the wind in a bottle.
All right.
Tessa should be at her parents' grave, not far from the entrance. Look for a big crooked tree.
Big
You can't miss
crooked
it.
tree, okay.
I'm gonna go check in with my uncle. Good luck. For real.
Okay.
You look pretty spooked.
I've never been a big fan of cemeteries. Especially after, you know.
I promise after this we can
Still
show
so
the house.
beautiful
Cool?
here.
The pearl of a runlet that never ceases. With a hollow, boiling voice it speaks, and has spoken since hills were turfless peaks.
Poetic. Which way do we go?
So, did you ever come back?
Shh, keep it down.
Better?
Much.
Why do people always feel like they have to whisper in cemeteries?
I don't know. Probably just a mirror neuron thing.
Oh, what?
Monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah. Anyway, have you been back here at all? Since the funeral?
No. I've never had a reason to. Thankfully.
Oh. Where is...
Our mother made us come here all the time. It was so weird.
There it is.
Mom, why do we always come here?
Does it bother you?
No. It's just weird because we don't know any of these people.
Wonder if Dad's here.
Except Eddie's mom.
It never hurts to say hello.
Because they're very lonely.
That's right, sweetie. And sometimes, even if you can't see them, they stay with you. In here. Always here.
Mom?
Always.
She loved
Christine.
us. A lot, but sometimes it was like loving us hurt her.
Do you think she was just really scared of losing us?
Maybe. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean, most parents are scared of losing their kids.
But not like that. National outlawing of native regions, way of life, celebrating life. No, I'm not. Ugh. Okay. I just want to see if there was any dialogue that would happen.
Building a house right next to the cemetery. Hard to think of a worse idea than that.
Well,
That's right
look at
next.
Michael. Some people actually go to cemeteries willingly. People with functional families, I guess.
It's a cross.
You let me know if you ever meet one of those.
Yeah, just this area is so gosh darn nice looking.
Well, here's the crooked tree, but no Tessa.
Let's check around for her parents' grave, just to make sure this is the right spot.
You think it's possible Michael remembered everyone?
Well, I've done inventory with him before, so yes.
Nice.
No dice.
Phillips. Robin. Becky. That doesn't seem right. That was probably this one.
Look, there's Michael.
Where? Anyways.
De Leon.
Oh.
That's the one.
Don't tell me we missed her.
Hello, Mr. Eagle.
Kids. It's time.
Oh, memory time.
Do we really have to go, Eddie?
You can hold my hand if you want.
I can walk fine on my own.
It'll be quick, okay? Then we'll get something to eat.
The day of the funeral. I barely remember it.
That's probably for the best. I don't think either of us are exactly eager to relive what went on behind that gate.
So... I know I said we didn't have to visit her grave.
But it feels like the right thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Michael is.
When did Michael's uncle die?
Last year. It was really hard on him. He's still feeling it. Long time no see. Do you want some company?
Come on over. Make yourselves comfortable.
Hmm?
So, how are you, holding up?
Is this a bad time?
With you? Never.
Don't mind me. I'm not really here.
Hey, I get to see your ugly mug almost every day. You're old news, lady.
You wound me. Deeply.
So, can I help you guys out somehow?
What was your uncle like?
So what was your uncle like?
Oh boy. Where do I start? You know that one grumpy grandpa in all the sitcoms? The one that types like a T-Rex and never leaves his recliner?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
I think I'm getting the picture.
Not yet, you aren't. As grumpy as he was, they didn't make him any sweeter than him. He's the kind of guy who accepted you for where you were at, even when he didn't approve.
Not many of those out there.
Close to your uncle, then?
You and your uncle were really close, huh?
Definitely. I could push his buttons without even trying. My family's old school Clinkit. Spent more time with my uncle than my dad. He was the first person to test out all my new recipes. Even before Alyson.
Guess I should thank Uncle William for saving me from a muffin top.
If you need a new taste tester, sign me up.
As if you had a choice. I plan to hit you both up for feedback my whole way through school.
Nice.
I'm in. As long as there's nothing as adventurous as that Clinkit-style salmon with pepper and saffron.
No, I'm promising that. Fortune favors the bold, goes double for food.
Nice. Alright.
Talk to you later.
You bet.
It's nice to always get some backstory on some of the NPCs and stuff.
So, how are you, holding up?
Everything's such a mess. I thought we'd almost be done packing by now. I'm so ready to put this place behind us. At least Mr. Hollywood Handsome over there is good company.
Do you remember where she is?
No. For what it's worth, I remember staring at the water during the funeral.
Alyson, please.
I'm not going.
Alyson, come back.
Yeah. Any hope that this would be easier than last time? Totally gone.
At least this time no one's sending me away.
I'm holding you to that. Afterwards, you and I had a moment over there by the totem, right? I wonder if we could see that.
Doesn't hurt to check.
Gonna say that looks neat.
I won't let them take you away. I'm gonna tell them the truth. You swore, Alyson. I'm gonna be okay. Please, don't worry about me.
I know I'm supposed to get over this Brown thing, but I really wish you'd been able to come visit that much.
Yeah, me too, but... Look, I didn't make any promises that day. You did. Watch.
Oh.
They all think you killed her. It's not fair. I'll be okay. You have to take care of yourself now.
See?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
Well, I know so. Thinking about it got me through the rest of the day.
I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna come see you every week, and we'll talk with our voice every day. But I'm gonna
I
come
kind of
see
want
you
to take
every week, and
Allison's.
we'll talk with our voice every day. I'll be back soon, alright? Promise. I'll be back soon.
We've done a lot of Tyler's, but I think
Chief Brown's gonna take care of you. We'll be okay. You'll see.
Kids, it's about to start.
I'm sorry it took me so long to come back. I got so caught up in everything that...
You really don't have to explain. I understand what you were going through now.
Are you ever gonna let me finish my sentences?
Nope.
Maybe someday, but not today. You think Snowball still lives in there?
Snowy owls only tend to live about 10 years.
Oh, rest in peace, Snowball. Rest in peace, Snowball.
No way. Our box is still here?
We did cover it in like 100 layers of glue.
More collectibles. Nice. A very old beaver.
This spot's familiar.
Oh, right here.
I forgot how hard Marianne took it when Eddie's mom died.
Well, we were only 4, but yeah. She lost one of her only friends. She was always saying how she never would have found a place in Delos Crossing without Carol.
You think her death kicked off Marianne's, you know?
It definitely
Maybe.
didn't help, but no. It was years later.
Is that her up there?
Ty.
This is it. Right?
Yeah. God, I think I need a second.
I'm gonna have a look around, okay? I'll be right back.
Yeah, all good.
She's gotta be here somewhere. Not this one. Still not the one.
Maybe this one? Nope.
This might take a while.
At least this is a nice area for a cemetery. Oh, there she is.
Alyson.
Is that her?
What the hell was going on with you? What? Broke?
Why didn't you say anything? We were
No
your
outcry.
goblins.
No coming out for help. That's sad.
You didn't have to do it all alone.
Tessa?
Kids, I wasn't expecting to see. What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Feeling a little guilty, maybe?
Resting. We really need to know what's going on. Like, why the calls? Why?
When we pass on, our graves are all anyone has to remember us by. Letting hers just fall apart would be cruel. I'm not a cruel person.
Cruel enough to call social services on our mother.
I wanted to protect you. Marianne was getting worse all the time.
Seems like
I was
she
afraid
was.
that if things kept going the way they were, then one day...
We were going to end up dead?
Look, I'm sorry I
Or
didn't
her,
tell you the
apparently.
whole story back in the store, but I didn't want you two to...
Enough with the excuses. What the hell happened to her? Why'd you turn your back on us?
Your mom was always just barely getting by, and over the years she burned a lot of goodwill. It got so bad, no one was willing to hire her, and the stress of that, well, it took its toll. I tried to help, but she pushed me away. She pushed us all away.
Yeah.
In the end, she isolated herself from everyone. She was alone and out of options.
She had us until you threatened to have us taken away.
I couldn't let her drag you down with her. She
What
had
else
you
could she
stealing for
do?
God's sake. Your mother never wanted to be a part of this community. She always thought she was better than the rest of us. A spoiled little girl playing fairy princess in the woods. If she just settled down with someone instead of running around with married men, well, just ask Sam Kansky how much better that would have been for everyone.
Wait,
I
what?
was wondering about that.
Oh, God.
What happened between them?
I wasn't thinking. Please, just forget I said anything.
I don't think we
Tessa.
can. Tell us everything.
All I know is whatever went on, Laura left Sam over it.
And that makes a
But
lot
I
of
shouldn't have
sense.
said anything about that. I promised I wouldn't. I'm sorry, kids.
You could have done better. You did what you had to. You did. I'm not doing you destroyed our family. I don't. Okay. I feel like there's some interesting options to choose from. You could have done better. Yeah, she could have. But if you are in that situation and you've tried to help someone over the years, and it's not like just a little bit, right? It's throughout the years you see them declining. You see that if you're resorting to making your kids try to help you so you can steal stuff, that's not good. Something needs to happen there. And at that point, beyond a straight up intervention, which is basically what CPS would have been, what else can you do? Like, we may not agree with her ways, especially, trying to put Tyler in camp and, things like that. But, yeah, if Marianne's gallivanting around with married men and having affairs and things, it's like, what is going on here, and how is that, beneficial for the well-being of the kids? And it's not. I think we have to go with you did what you had to.
You were worried. And you did what you thought you had to. Get it?
Yeah.
We both do. The situation was so fucked that, well, there probably wasn't a...
There really wasn't a good answer to any of it.
Thank you. No. I could have done more. Marianne was fragile.
That
She
she
needed help, and I
cared about the kids too.
failed her. It's my fault. She's gone.
No, it's not.
I know I've made mistakes. All I can do now is say that I'm sorry. If I could give you back your mother, I would. I don't deserve your forgiveness, especially yours, Tyler. But if there's a place for me in your lives, I'd like to be there.
I have to know something first. Are you good with who I am?
I've been thinking about that since you came home. I believe that my life is better for having lived it by God's word. But I also believe we don't always understand what he's saying to us. I prayed for guidance, and seeing you standing here in front of me, such a strong and thoughtful young man, I think I have his answer.
That means a lot to me.
Yeah, that really does.
Thank you.
Tessa, I know the last couple of days have been heated. I'm up for a fresh start if you are, but it's not really up to me. Tyler?
Done losing people?
I'm done losing people. And if we can't let people grow, then what the hell kind of chance do we have?
Thank you. Both of you. Kids, I never knew your mother's whole story, but it was obviously very painful. She always said you two were the only good luck she'd ever had. I'm going to try harder to forgive her. I hope you can as well. If you two are in town tomorrow, come by the cafe. Lunch is on me.
Okay.
There gonna be coconut cake on the menu?
You know, I think there just might be. I'll see you two tomorrow then.
We'll be there. Come on.
That was something, huh?
Yeah, it was.
I had pretty much given up on her, but I guess sometimes people change.
I know. I feel like a total ass right now.
Feels the same. She needed to hear all of that.
You shouldn't. She needed to hear all of that.
Yeah, you're probably right. Still, I might bring in a peace offering my first day back. Any ideas?
Jesus stuff?
Maybe I'll just finally bring back that book I borrowed 6 months ago.
Done. This is a long episode, too. It's so beautiful here.
You want to sit down for a bit?
Sure.
Not a bad view, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not at all.
I get now why they put cemeteries in nice spots. Takes a little bit of the sting off.
Thanks for coming with me.
Listen, I know this has been hard. I'm really grateful you saw it through with me. Fireweed was great, but there was no one really there for me like that, you know? You're the only one.
Hey, brothers and sisters, right?
But it's been way more brothers than sisters lately, which is why I'm trying to say thank you.
You really don't have to.
You saved my life, Alyson.
Only for you to end up locked up in fireweed for the rest of your childhood.
Wait, are you still blaming yourself for that? Don't. It was my choice.
It's just... I stole your life, Tyler.
Yeah.
And then I totally wasted it.
That's not true.
You're on your way to Denali. Michael's gonna be a famous chef, and what am I doing? Nothing.
You were just dealing with what happened the way that you needed to, alright? As soon as we figure this shit out, we're gonna sell the house, and you're gonna go to Juneau. You're gonna kick ass.
You make it sound so easy.
No. We never had a shot at easy.
Mm.
But we always pull through, right?
Yeah. You're right. Hey. Wherever Ranger Tyler ends up next, he better come down from the hills to visit us city folk every now and then. You hear?
For sure. And anyway, that's not gonna be for a while. We've got time.
Oh yeah, of course. We do.
Alright, let's go.
I guess we know the story now, huh?
Well, parts of it.
Marianne was done with Delos, and Delos was done with her.
Yeah.
Maybe she was
But how and
too proud
why?
of it. She worked so hard for so long.
But did she?
And when she reached the end of her rope, no one was there to help her.
Because
Not
she
even
burned
Tessa.
every single bridge along the
Already.
way. And that's hard.
And when she heard social services was coming, she
Gave up. But
yeah,
killed her kids? Really? I don't know.
There's still something missing.
It still feels like there's something missing, right?
definitely is.
You're never gonna understand what was going through her mind. I'll bet even she didn't.
And we got to figure out what's going on with Sam.
It's probably always
As you
gonna feel
know,
that way.
whatever happened there, it tore his family apart.
I'm gonna fall asleep the second I hit the couch.
You better rally. We still have to do some cleaning before bed.
Do we have to?
Hey, whoever packs the most gets the big couch tonight.
Shit. Alyson.
I'll get the fire extinguisher.
Oh, that's not good. Is that the masked ranger guy?
Tyler!
Went down towards the dock.
Tyler, are you alright?
Put out the fire.
Barn.
Stay there. I got it.
Fire first. Other stuff after. Wait. Small fire at the very least.
What happened?
There was a guy. He smashed me in the face with the door.
What guy? What did he look like?
I'm not sure. I couldn't see straight, and he was all in black.
God.
Yeah.
Why would someone try to burn down our barn?
I don't know. But
interesting.
I'm going to find out.
What is
Hey,
this?
come check this out.
Is that a box under the barn?
Yeah. What the hell? I think this is where the fire started.
So he was trying to burn whatever's inside?
We should check it out. I'm gonna need to remove a few more planks to get to it.
Where could we possibly find a tool to do that?
Huh. These planks look newer than the rest.
That corner used to be all dirt for chickens. She was always saying how she was gonna make this place a real homestead. Little house on the tundra.
This gas can was already here this morning.
God.
He didn't bring it
Really
with him.
turned this place upside down.
He went looking under the rug?
So he knew what he was looking for.
Asshole even dumped the drawers.
Oh.
Huh. At least you were spared.
Nice. The moon. Well.
None of the valuable stuff's missing.
Well, now we have a crowbar.
I guess we know how he made the hole. Did he really have to smash everything?
That's usually what people do. It's very rude.
At least he left us the junker.
Yeah. Alright, what's under here?
Step back.
I'll be fine.
Well, I only know one person who'd bother to decorate a storage box like this.
Marianne. Let's open it.
Well, let's take a
What's
look.
that there?
Some kind of carving. Not sure what it is, though.
Look at the eye, wasn't it?
Wait. Look. It's the same symbol.
The Secret Keeper.
Well, let's see if we can find any numbers.
Secret Keeper. Okay, well. How many numbers do we need? 3 digits.
Any ideas?
Marianne was never really in Wait. Look. It's
Okay.
the same symbol.
The secret keeper.
How
we
said
can
the
find any
first
numbers.
goblin. Secrets the animals had. Let's find out, said the second. The stalwart moose, head hanging low, it was my fault. I chose the uneven trail. Can't bear to remember. Interesting. The secret keeper nodded and gazed in the stalwart moose's eyes. Though the goblins couldn't hear anything, speaking of moose, after a few minutes, stalwart blinked. Did I give you something? Handing him a coin. The trail spied the goblins, hiding in the woods, narrowed his eyes. Two goblins whistled innocently. Oh boy, this is a big story. I need to know what the secret was. One said one of the goblins, let's go buy it. So the goblins approached the secret keeper before she could stow away Moose's secret. We want to buy Moose's secret. What do we have to trade? Silver-handled hairbrush. Okay. How the goblins came to know that Moose's mate tumbled down a cliffside to her death. Oh. Moose's mate had tumbled down a cliffside to her death. And isn't Moose Eddie? Is that Eddie's wife? So is that Carol? Interesting. The secret keeper moved on. The first goblin said, no more secrets. In a cloud. She had gone. They climbed a high spruce tree, disappeared in the misty sky. They reached out and managed to dip their hands in the clouds. Their heads were filled with memories. They snatched their hands back, thrust them in boiling water. Secret end. That looks like a 3. And that's a 0. Okay, so is there... is it just numbers hidden on the pages, then? Oh, right. Is that a 1? 130? Okay. Well, I want to finish up the story, though, because... that's interesting, because that seems like it pertains. You stole my secret. Give them back. The crafty goblin stopped crying because they saw an opportunity. What will you give us in exchange? For so many secrets, you'll have to offer more than that. I shared the gift of voice. This will do. Shared the gift of voice of the goblin, and they could hear one another's thoughts and each other's feelings. Interesting. Crafty goblins gave back the secrets they had taken and ran back to the big wooden house. Speak using only their minds, but she could not hear. It seemed the secret keeper was craftier than the crafty goblins, for they had shared enough of her power to let the goblins use the gift with each other and not the whole forest. Okay, so 130? Is that just it? 1?
That did it.
Okay. I thought we'd have to read the story more, but hey.
Guessing she didn't know how much of an ass he'd turn out to be.
Okay. Dear Marianne, I need to see you again. Know how that sounds. Don't want you to think I chase after all the new girls in Delos Crossing. Always taken my vows seriously, but something changed when I met you. When we're together, I feel like I'm doing 80 down the highway with my lights off, and I never want to stop. What isn't right, but we both have a lot to lose, but I need to be with you again. I hope you feel the same. Heart. Yes, I brought you a little something for next time. Can't wait to see how it looks on you.
Fuck. That's rough.
Sorry you're in the situation. I know
This guy tried to push Marianne to get an abortion.
feel
I didn't
you
know she wanted to keep us.
make a great mom, and I don't doubt you will someday. right now, we have to be sure we don't ruin 3 lives. My marriage hasn't been happy for some time. Oh, is it just Sam? She doesn't deserve this. Mostly I'm worried about you. People here don't want you to have to go through that. I know money has been tight. Do what I can to help you to do the right thing. Just let me know how much. Anything else there?
That's everything. What the hell?
So, Marianne hid a box under the barn. Box full of letters from our deadbeat dad.
He came for these.
He turned the whole place upside down and didn't take anything. All he wanted was that box.
And he was willing to burn down the barn to get rid of what was inside. You know what it all means, right?
Yep. That guy had an affair with Marianne, and he just tried to torch the evidence.
He must have heard we were clearing out the house. He was worried we'd find it.
You know, I can't shake the feeling I've seen him here before.
Why are we seeing this? I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten anything about that night.
I would have said the same thing, but something felt different. I need to see the rest.
But you know what happens down there.
That's the thing. I'm not sure I do.
All right, let's go.
Besides, this is where that guy went too.
Some kind of work boot. Maybe fishing boots?
But it's not that, like, Alexander guy.
This is where I tripped.
So it looks like he went that way.
The Mad Hunter.
Wait, there was someone here that night? In the woods?
No. It was just... I saw... Who the hell did I actually see? Damn. He ran straight for it. No stops, no turns. He was on a mission.
Oh yeah.
Was there someone over there?
The Mad Hunter.
What? No. That was the Mad Hunter.
What? What are you talking about?
That night, I thought I saw the Mad Hunter in the woods, but I guess it was just some asshole. Some asshole who just fucking stood there and watched while our mother chased me with a shotgun.
Do you think it was the same guy?
Maybe. I mean, it had to be him, right? They were wearing the same fishing gear.
Yeah, unless everyone who wants to mess with us is coordinating outfits.
And wait, he was here once before, wasn't he? A few days before Marianne died?
Maybe?
Hold on. Do you feel that? Trail ends here.
It looks like he jumped into the gully.
Hey, are there footsteps on the other side?
Yeah, that must be where he climbed out.
Well, he's long gone.
Here's this memory. Oh, down there.
Tyler, not there.
Our mother fought with someone on the dock about us. We need to know if it was the same guy.
But what if it's not that memory? What if it's... I can't go through that again.
We have to take that chance.
But do we really? I mean, someone just tried to burn our barn down.
Yeah, and that means we've got to be close to something.
I'm not going on that dock.
Time?
Just one more time, please.
There's always just one more. Every time it seems like we're done with this, something new pops up.
Yeah.
What if
That's
this is
kinda
the
how
only chance to figure
it
out who our
is.
father is?
Then we go on living our lives without him, just like we always have.
Come on, we need to know the truth. For her.
What if I don't want to know the truth, huh? Did you ever consider that? No. You just push and push and...
You have to take responsibility for your part in Marianne's death.
What?
Wow.
How can you say that to me?
I didn't. But I did, right? Earlier, to Eddie. But I swear I didn't just say that to you.
So we can't even trust our own voices now?
Great.
God, I don't know. Alyson.
I'll do it. Let's go.
Weird. What is going on?
We can do it. Don't let go.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
I told you that would happen.
We almost had it though. That was us watching Marianne fight with that guy. Try to focus on him, alright? Don't think about anything else.
This is not gonna be good, is it? Who is this?
So you're here to make sure I've been keeping my mouth shut? I don't owe you anything.
You've been a little all over the place lately.
All over the place? I've just been trying to survive.
It's in a boat.
If you want to make sure I don't get desperate, you could help us out. Lend me some money.
What happened? Why did it stop?
I can't, Tyler.
But we were so damn close.
Going on, Alyson?
I'm sorry. But I'm done.
That's it? You're just giving up, just like that. You can't do this. We owe her.
Marianne is gone, Tyler. And nothing we do is gonna change that.
Don't go, please. You can't keep running from this alley, or it's only gonna get worse.
That is very rough if you're a part of that and you're trying to find the answers.
Ouch! Watch it! You're stepping on my foot! Can you hear what they're saying? Quiet! We don't want Mom to catch us out of bed.
There's no money.
I've never asked you for anything, but right now they need you.
It's not gonna happen.
I've got everything I need to nail your ass in that barn.
And just what do you think happens after that?
What do you mean?
Well, if those kids have a father, you really think there's a court out there that'll let you keep them?
No! You have no claim to my children. Get the hell off my property, now! If you ever come back here, I'm going to kill you!
Alyson?
Conflict. Which, yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, no.
I'm going
That brings the thought into her head. So was that the night that all that other stuff happened? Oh man. There's a lot to dissect in this chapter. Well, we're starting to figure out the puzzle and who the father could potentially be, why he was there, why he would burn down the barn trying to find whatever there is there. The affairs, the type of person Marianne was, how Tessa reacts, how Eddie is. But man, this is a good game. Okay, let's check out the bonding here. Tyler felt relied on, and Alyson chose his memory at the house, right at the very, like, near the beginning, when it's the two of them after they clean. And that's when we saw Eddie there. Tyler felt hurt about needing time when Alyson refused the house showing. Yeah, you don't always accept the first one, besides we weren't even done anything yet. Felt hopeful about becoming a family when Tyler forgave Eddie. Yeah, I mean, he seems like an actually good guy who's just really trying to help. Eddie was touched by Tyler's forgiveness. That's always funny to see, like, these percentages when they directly correlate to something like this, because no matter what, it's going to be the same percentage. Just, yeah. Michael felt awkward after Tyler turned him down. I mean, he's a nice guy and everything. It's just, I don't feel like this game is focused on that type of relationship right now. Still figuring the other stuff out, still figuring out the whole transitioning, not even done transitioning and everything yet. So yeah, there's still a lot of things going on. So I don't feel like it's the right place or time for that. Felt grateful. A lot of people forgave, which makes sense. Okay. Let's see if there's a little interlude to the next chapter.
There's something else. Look at this. What do you think? Should we give it a shot?
I think the crafty goblins have one more hatch to sneak through.
Let's go.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, the storytelling in this one was really good, and you can tell where they made improvements and things from the previous games as well. So I'm glad that I started to play this one, because it is really good. Okay. Well, thanks again for watching. Hopefully next time we don't get interrupted by power outages and computer issues. So thanks again. We'll see you then.